Show me that you want, yeah. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you. She done came on in riding on a high horse. She was wearing a red dress. She was smoking, of course. She was asking me where can she get a 3-course. I could tell she really needs some help. I told her I'm about to go to town myself. Oh, here we go. I done showed her around town. Now she knew. Now she follow to the motel. She said no kiss and tell. If you do, you go to hell. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me, oh. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me, oh. Here we go, here we go, rodeo. Now you know, now you know.
Saddle up like I'm ready for it. Got my boots on and they dug in. Range clusters if I'm racing through. Tuck close with my jockey-ish. Finish line my only destination. How or when we may figure later. Let the wind grace me while the legs move. Getting to it, call it getting through it. Faster baby, no slowing down. Gaining on them, trying to pass them now. Old self, who I'm talking about. Lapper man, no mercy either. Consequences gotta feed the eagle. Stripes on me, I don't fear the jungle. No pride with me, yet I'm still respected. Big cat, they ain't fucking with me. Slaughter gang if they
Show me
try.
that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me, oh. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me, oh. Here we go, here we go, rodeo. Now you know, now you know.
D-J-A-N-G-O. The D is silent.
Just show me that you want, yeah. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you. She done came on in riding on a high horse. She was wearing a red dress. She was smoking, of course. She was asking me where can she get a 3-course. I could tell she really needs some help. I told her I'm about to go to town myself. Oh, here we go. I done showed her around town. Now she knew. Now she follow to the motel. She said no kiss and tell. If you do, you go to hell. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me, oh. Show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me, oh. Here we go, here we go, rodeo. Now you know, now you know.
Saddle up like I'm ready for it. Got my boots on and they dug in. Range clusters if I'm racing through. Tuck close with my jockey-ish. Finish line my only destination. How or when we may figure later. Let the wind grace me while the legs move. Getting to it, call it getting through it. faster, baby, no slowing down. Gaining on them, trying to pass them now. Old self, who I'm talking about. Lapper man, no mercy either. Consequences gotta feed the eagle. Stripes on me, I don't fear the jungle. No pride with me, yet I'm still respected. Big cat, they ain't fucking with me. Slaughter gang if they
Show
ain't
me
try.
that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Oh, show me that you want it. Show me that you need it. Show me that you want me. Show me that you need me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Rodeo. Now you know. Now you know.
All right. What up, welcome world, we are in the house today. It's your boy Cedric Blickman. I got freshman Gouda on the ones and twos, and you already know how we do. And we got some of our BIGO family in the house. We have Spider Oracle, aka Spider Goddess. And then we also got Spirit Lex up in the house. You know, what's good, you guys?
Hey guys.
Glad everybody else joined us. Also, Rolo. We got Rolo in the house. What's good, Rolo? Coming in to visit us, chill with us real quick. And yes, as you guys already know, we have up in this thing again for another successful episode of The Vote. So yeah, so we're going to be here just for about an hour. We're going to be posted up. We're going to be chilling. This has definitely been a week to remember. Been a lot of stuff going on this week, man, but we're here. We made it above the dirt again.
Hey, man.
We done done it again.
Another opportunity for greatness, as they say it is.
As freshman Gouda is saying, another time to be have an opportunity to be in greatness, the spirit of greatness. Today is going to be an excellent show. Like I was saying, we're going to just be touching up on the basis of numerology today. So let's get out of hand. People don't be knowing about numerology though. Yeah, so we're not going to go too far deep. We're not going to pull out the books in that sense, but we are going to kind of just touch the surface on how important it is. Numbers itself is always super important, especially when you're dealing in this realm, because once it became, yeah, we make sure we share it. Everybody share the room real quick. Share the room. We'll make sure we do that. But yeah, like I said, we're going to definitely hit up a couple of basic things, talk about numerology, get a good feel of it, and then we're going to take it from there. Gouda, how you feeling today? How you feeling today, brother?
Oh, man, you know me, man. Always bobbing and weaving to this victory, man.
Man, I heard that. Me as well, man. I was just like, had a quick little nap. I had a long day. Had a quick nap, woke up and was like, God damn, it's the vote time. Jesus. Crazy. Let's go ahead and, how you doing, Lex? Spirit Lex? What's good, wonderful lady? What's good with you?
I'm here. I'm rocking.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
Yeah, we all pushing.
Good.
We all pushing. We all rocking. Shout out to you. I know you had a little scare a little bit earlier with your son. We definitely send some energy out your way. I appreciate you still being here. Yeah, but I feel like, you know, we're a family. We stick together. We send that energy through and let's push them through. Let's push it through. So yeah, like I was saying, today we're gonna be talking about numerology. Simple topic. Just going over some of the bases of what numerology is. Kind of letting people know also the process to be able to find your life number. Most people don't understand the process of actually finding your life number. Everybody has a life number, so depending on how you add, we can actually tell you the description. It's basing off of you adding your birthday, your entire birthday, your birth month, and the birth year. You combine those all together, in some magical way, it becomes an actual number itself. That particular life number itself has different kind of connections that kind of let you know what type of person you are energetically. So yeah, it's gonna and then we'll definitely do something like towards the end. We're gonna go, like I said, lightly in it. But yes, know that you can do that with your name. You can also do that with like I said, your birth year. It's a couple of things that you can do. You can actually set up the different numbers and know what kind of number you have. So if you didn't know, now you know, man. Everybody got an actual number. A number. So they got your number. For real, for real. So yeah, so let's not even hesitate any longer. Let's get ready to dive on in. One of the first topics that we do want to go in is what is numerology. I'm going to have the wonderful, beautiful Spirit Lex give us just a brief definition of what numerology is, so we have an idea of what's going on in that sense of what we're dealing with. Let's give it a for Lex.
So numerology, hey guys. So numerology is another form of words, alright? So you know how we have letters? We have numerology as well, which actually signify us and the path of life, okay? Numerology is put before letters. Letters came after. So it goes with the geometrics, it goes with, as you said, the age, the birth, the year. So it kind of gives you the all round of everything. Numbers is everything. Numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
So you was talking about the life path and everything else. When you're born, you're given an age. You're also given a number. Okay. I'm not gonna go into that. But a number that you live with for the rest of your life. So everything is based on numbers. You've got money that runs around numbers. So numerology is another form of life. It's the way of explaining things instead of letters. Letters, as I said, came after.
Yeah.
And you have angel number, life path number, everything.
Yeah, the angel numbers as well. Yeah, that's super good. Yeah, numbers are like our way to our connection to nature. It's our connection to divinity. It's literally the start of everything, like Lex was saying. Before there was anything, there was a number. Whether you label it or not, something outside of itself, once one is no longer one, now we're immediately in division, or completely in splitting and two and so on and so on. So yeah, it's definitely a deep aspect to be able to look at. But yes, excellent way to put that. So what I would say with you, Lex, just not going too far in, we can keep these ease on down the road. But how do you feel important? How do you feel that numerology is important when it comes to a person like knowing their life number? Why is it important for a person to want to even know these things about themselves, Lex?
I feel it's important because each number actually is from numbers 1 to 9, and then you add. So like number 1 is independence, will, new beginnings, individuality. Every number has to form from 1, right? Or 0. So 0 is the void, circle of life. So I feel like everyone finds their meaning of number, what relates to them. Also when you're coming into partnership, seeing if you relate. It's another form of like astrology. Numerology and astrology. So seeing who you can relate with, who you can be around, whether you've got the same life path number or if your life path number adds up to that person. So it's the everyday thing. I find like people that have or are very aware of their life path number, they come across it a lot in the time and date. So it's just, it's all about being tuned, and it's there. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it never shakes us. It never shakes us at all. And I like that, like you were saying with the 1, it's, like I said, there's different kind of labels and certain type of things similar to astrology, like how they've labeled Aquarius and Leos and Geminis and stuff like that. Also, when it comes to numbers, they have, like I said, different meanings and stuff like Lex was just talking about. And like you said, he could be a 1. A 1 is like a leader, the type of vibe. So you being a 1 immediately is a leader. 2 immediately is somebody else. It becomes giving, but they're more sensitive type of vibe.
Yeah.
Then you have the 3, which is more of an emotional type of energy as well. Not going down the line, but and then 4 practical, 5 being very freedom or freedom type of person. But the purpose of what I'm saying is each and every number has an energy, it has a frequency to it. So when your number or your name itself adds up to a certain number, it's pointing you in a direction of similar characteristics alongside with you adding up your birthday and things like that. Also, super deep. It's crazy how people have been able to watch and study us throughout the years. People have studied us throughout time. And yeah, and they study us and been able to see certain patterns and characteristics. Me and Spider Goddess and a couple of other people were in the room earlier. We're watching some certain numbers and certain things being broken down. Crazy. It's crazy how they even add it up, and it still just makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had like a pyramid equation where he was breaking it down, where he was adding the stuff from the end and on and on. But numbers are just, they meant to come back around. I was gonna say, what about you, Gouda? When it comes to numbers, how important do you feel numbers are? Because I know you about that Gouda without that bread.
Yeah.
That's some numbers as well. But how do you feel that numbers play an important piece in our generation or our life period?
As Spirit Lexington, you said before, numbers were here before alphabet, so it's a way to calculate as well as keep track of things. So it's very important. I mean, anything in life is really based off of mathematics. Just if you continue to see certain things and you mathematically look at it, now you can dissect it a different way. A lot of times we attach emotions to different things, and those things, even though they are useful, they kind of get in the way and they kind of distract us from the equation that's at hand. You know what I'm saying? If you just look at life as a mathematical equation, it's really quite simple. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everything is broken down in an equation, like you were saying. And it's funny because when you say what is a life number, or going kind of into our first question, it's like, what is a life number? It's an equation. It's a balance. It's yourself seeing the world at a certain type of angle. Yeah, so it's 11 different types of vibrations, or 11 different type of energies in that sense. Going from like Lex was saying, from the 0 even has an energy all the way till you get to 11 itself. But these different frequencies, these different energies, they just have a different type of calling. And they was even mentioning it about like how 9s and 6s are similar, the kind of energy because they look the same. Mm-hmm. It really gets deep when it comes to numbers. Like I said, we can have a whole entire series on just numbers itself. One of the key things too, I would say, thing that I study is cartomancy. Cartomancy is a study of astrology. It's like the gypsy cards or regular playing cards, but then it's based off of the energies, and they do study. It's numerology and astrology combined together. So based off of the number of the card, based off of the suit of the card itself, then you can kind of have a basic idea of what that type of person's energy is. That's another key thing too. It goes off of numerology. So that's just a fun fact, cartomancy. If you guys looking out there, that's something that's combining both of those. Let's go ahead and keep on ease on downing the road. So Spider Goddess, I see we got you up in the house. We appreciate your energy. How do you feel? I know you do talk about numbers and frequencies and certain things of that nature. How do you feel how important numbers are when it comes to society, period? How important our numbers are in order for us to understand how the numbers play a key part to us in the society today?
Well, let me try to sum it up simply by saying that our simulation or Earth has everything to do with the way symbols or numbers are calculated into its system, if that makes sense. And at the end of the day, basically what happens is that symbols create energy, like you've already said. And for some reason, even when it comes to us watching TV, or if it comes to us playing a basketball game, there's something about numbers that will activate on a natural level. And it does something for the frequency. And it's a synchronized type of system. So it does happen very naturally as well. And at the end of the day, this is why I love numbers. I use numbers in my spiritual work every day, all day. And as you said, it's just because those symbols, which are the numbers, a lot of them look the same. And once they all are added together in a certain type of way, they come down to a simple formula that can activate like a portal, if that makes sense. And so at the end of the day, this is why numbers have played such a big part in everything on Earth, because it activates something and it shows us something. So many different things.
Appreciate you. Thank you for that. Yes, excellently put. And if you guys can see real quick, I'll show it for like 2 seconds. But this is a basic platform of how to be able to break down your name with just numbers. I know you guys can't see it all the way, but if you guys can see it at the house, it has the alphabet broken down from A to Z, and then it has the line under it where it has the alphabet above it, and then the numbers from 1 all the way to 9. So whatever number it is, based on 1 all the way to 9, will determine it. So for instance, if it's 1, then it's either going to be A, J, or S. If it's 2, then it's B, K, or T, and so on and so on and so on. So what that's meaning is, it's just breaking down the alphabet in a sense to where you can take your name and, hey, what's your name? Blic, or Freshman Gouda. You take Freshman Gouda and literally go down the line. So Freshman Gouda, so F will be automatically 6 because it goes down, it's 6, and so on and so on and so on. Once you finally get that number, you combine those numbers together, then you have one actual number. So that's one of the ways to be able to break down your name itself.
Like you also highlight, if you do that and you calculate for the year, it gives you your life path number for the year, so you can actually look into your future. Tarot cards, we use that a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And just like Susie was saying, numerology is always a good build. And it's true because we don't really, people don't really go too much in on it because a lot of people don't know too much about it. But at the end of the day, you're using numbers all day, every day. You ain't never stop using numbers. You know what I mean? Once like I said, you start to multiply, once it's more than 1, certain things like that. Now we're using numbers. But I feel like the spirit of numbers itself should just never be forsaken, really. Numbers is just what it is. You know, the symbols. You know, they're based off of the symbols of where the sun is at certain points. You know, that's where certain shapes come from.
Different angles.
And angles and all that stuff. If we really want to be honest, that's how the start of it all happened. But yeah, I feel like, you know, this is something that you can never stress enough, something you can never talk about enough when it comes to that. So, do you know roughly Lex, when it comes to life numbers and stuff like that? Do you know your life number?
I'm 11, born at 11.
Oh wow, so you 11.
Yeah.
You got him.
Can I just talk about the number 12 though?
Yeah, let's break it
Number
down.
12 is always like dismissed, okay? But number 12 put together is free, okay? So you got the Trinity. Free is used many terms, many ways, okay? It's the way I like, really. But then we have the number 12, that is 12 years, 12 zodiacs, 12 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
12 months, sorry. 12 hours. And it's very much dismissed because it's more people concentrate on the 11.
Yeah.
I just wanted to highlight that quickly. Okay? I haven't looked into it too much, but when it comes to the 12, I've always been like, huh. Also, there's 12 dimensions. When you're becoming spiritual, they say, oh, you hit your 5th dimension, but it's when you hit your 12th dimension. That's when you're at your peak. That's when you're beyond this world, okay?
Yeah.
That's when you're dead, basically. But people can reach there without dying. Does that make sense? So they'll be like, oh, he's at his highest high.
Yeah.
So there's 12 dimensions.
Yeah. Wow. Good way to put it. I love that. Okay.
The 12 should never be dismissed, guys, because we use it a lot.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right though. That 3 comes around, especially when and I'm just fascinated how the numbers combined. They only combine together to be able to be whatever number it is because they're combining with another energy itself. So for instance, 1 is coming out of itself to become 2. You know what I mean? 2, those 2 are gathered together to be able to create 3.
Yeah, they spreading some of the energy around.
Yeah, 1 is the independent and 2 is the balance. So in order they become 1.
Exactly. And you see, and so on and so on and so on and so on, and there are different type of perspectives. But what the point is, they're all adding on a piece of themselves onto the next. And I feel like we do the same exact thing, either if we call it numbers or not. It's science or just natural. You like you say, 2 ones, 2 people become together. Now it's 2. You know, and so on. Those 2 people come together, boom. Now they create a person. Now it's 3. And so on and so on. So we do it without even being conscious of it. We're dealing with numerology all the time. I seen Susie in the YouTube. She was just saying about the life path 3. We won't go too much in it, but life path 3 is dealing with the emotions and intelligence. A person that is walking in that type of frequency can be real sensitive or not too sensitive, but can be emotional, moving in that emotional thing, and very intelligent in a sense as well. Sometimes it can make it a harm. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the life path 3. But yeah, I see it's, and then we can go down the line. We have to have a whole different type of show just on that alone about going in on how it plays a key part when it comes to your life path. But yeah, so like I said, we've already been kind of getting in and already just getting it so far. Let's go ahead and get ready to jump to a couple commercials real fast. We're already about halfway in. Ain't that crazy? Already about halfway in. We appreciate everybody for tuning in to the Vote on HMS Network. Let's go ahead and pay some bills real quick, and we'll be back.
Cha-cha-cha.
Yes, yeah.
Ay.
What up, people? We're back. We are back. We thank you guys for tuning back into the Vote on HMS Network. Appreciate it. I see the room definitely going up. We got about close to 600 people in there. That's what's up. Give ourselves a hand. Out here getting it in the streets. We thank everybody for tuning in to the Vote, especially our BIGO family. Thank you guys for supporting us. You definitely see us every single day. Stay tuned. We are definitely diving in. Yes, sir, Bobby. Also, we got a show tomorrow. If you're on the Pacific Standard Time, it's 6 in the morning. In Africa, it's 3 p.m. It is called For the Love of Biggie. That's a quick little commercial break. That's going to be tomorrow. Today, if you're just tuning in, we are talking about numerology. Numerology being one of the key pieces when it comes to life itself. Once you're adding on, once you're going into a certain type of direction, you're going to have to use numbers. There's no way to escape numbers. And today, we're lightly going about the importance of certain numbers. When we on the commercial break, Spirit Lex actually had a couple of pointers that she made, about an 11 and then also about the number 33. So Spirit Lex, I kind of want you to go a little bit in on what we were just talking about on the break, if that's okay with you.
That's fine. Okay, back to the number 3. As you guys can tell, I love the number 3. Number 3, they say once you get to the age of 33, that's for man and woman, it's when you're at the peak of what knowing life has to come to. Okay? So before then, you're kind of wondering, what is it for me? What am I meant to do in life? And this and whatever. You come to the peak of 33 and then realize, okay, this is my calling. This is what I'm meant to do. Sorry it takes so long to get there, guys. I know. But it's all worth it. You also become more consciously aware with self.
Yeah.
You realize that you may lose some friends, but it's for the best, okay?
Yeah.
You also realize that you probably don't need to work for no one. So it's like a time of awakening and knowing self.
Mm.
So yeah, that's a key number for you.
Yeah.
And then the spiritual number 4, let's not dismiss it. They
Yeah.
did tell you number 7 takes you to heaven, right?
Yeah.
That's heaven within yourself. Okay, so that's your spirituality, growth, solitude, and at oneness, as well as learning about the metaphysical, not just the physical.
Good way to put it. I like it. You put it nice, short, straight to the point though, but that was really good, really good.
Just a quick.
Yeah, spiritual all day. When I think about numbers, I'm thinking about spirit all day. You know what I mean? Spiritual numbers are connected. Numbers are connected. And like Spirit Lex was saying, numbers are just here in a different way to help you learn yourself. Everything always points back to us. It always points back to ourself. It always points back to the observation of self. And what you looking at, what you about to do. You know what I mean? It's just based off of that all the time. Yeah. And then this is a key point too that I want to make also, that numbers are the original language. You know what I mean? Like she was saying, before there were letters, before there were anything else, it was numbers. It was adding and subtracting. You know what I mean? So I definitely feel that, like I said, we can't be forsaken on the numbers. Numbers have so much power in them. So much power. Okay, cool. We got some more questions. All right, so let's go down. The third question will be, what can numerology help? Okay, how can numerology help your life path? So we kind of went into that a little bit on that, but I'll say this. Fresh. We'll go to fresh. When it comes to your life path and your numbers and stuff like that, how can people use it as a guideline? Like I said, I know you don't have to know everything all about it, of course, but how can people take this particular type of energy and use it in their life path? How do you feel that one is the best way on that?
Well, I mean, just like with astrology, it kind of, those numbers will give you an idea of where you should be or where you are, you know what I mean? And then from there, you know what you need to work on, you know what I'm saying? Or what you can build on with that, you know what I'm saying? Or who you're compatible with, the people that you belong around, the people that you belong with, you know what I mean? You can just use it like a GPS to really kind of test things out. And it can show you your weaknesses, it can show you your strengths. And if you're trying to be a complete supreme being, I feel like when you see your weaknesses, it's your responsibility and your duty to work on them and make them just as strong as your strengths, if not better.
Yeah. Yep. Strengths, astrology, like I said, numerology, it's all the same thing. You're bench pressing different type of concepts. You're equating yourself or lining yourself up with a certain aspect of yourself, and then you take it from there. But just like we say with everything else, I'll say this all the time. Just like astrology or anything else, it's just a guideline. You know what I mean? It's you are you and you are who you are. They're just guidelines that kind of show you like the shadow of who you are. You can't, when you see a person's shadow, you can tell that person's big or not. You can tell if they're small. You can tell certain details, but you don't see the exact details when it comes to
you get just a
looking
peek
person.
at the silhouette.
It's the silhouette. And so with that, you can kind of go in. Sometimes they'll blend between each other. That's why you'll see certain signs and be like, hey, that's kind of me too. You know, you're all of them if you want to be honest. You're all of them. All numbers at the end of the day came from 0 or from 1. So they're all a different concept of the first one. You know what I mean? Just shown in different type of ways. But yeah, that's good. That's good. So yeah, Lex, I was gonna say the same thing, Lex. How do you feel, Lex, that somebody just from your perspective can be able to utilize? What's some different techniques that you know that people can be able to utilize this particular type of system when it comes to numerology?
I'm the queen of angel numbers, okay? I think I see like 7 angel numbers, and this is no exaggeration, 7 angel numbers a day, okay? We use the 24-hour clock here, so I'll see like 23, 23, or 21, 21, but I will see it frequently, and I analyze around me. So if I see, let's use the one that's mostly used, 11, 11, I analyze what I'm thinking at the time, what I'm doing at the time, and who I'm around at the time, okay? And I concentrate on that. I also sometimes use the time for journaling, So if you've got a notebook on your phone, I swear this is the best exercise because you can see if you're living your life in a loophole. So if you're constantly doing the same thing and you're wondering and looking for answers. Numerology has a lot to do with that. Okay? As I said, when you're born, you're given a number. So why not be living by a number for the rest of your life?
Yeah.
And you're going to be noticing it for a reason. So why not use it for your best resources that you can?
Yeah. Yeah.
So as I said, yeah. So if I see a certain number, I will analyze what's going on, what I'm thinking, who I'm around, and what I'm doing at the time.
Yeah.
That's the way I use
Yeah.
numerology through angel numbers.
Yeah.
Also with my natal chart,
Yeah.
as you said, it's just a chart, right? But
Yeah.
we also have 10 houses.
Yeah.
So you'll be like, oh, in my 8th house, my 10th house.
Yeah.
Analyzing them as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you may find that you may be stronger in your 10th or 5th house. And you may find that you're finding the number 5, so that may be your number to work with. So when you're doing manifestations, write manifestations 5 times.
Yeah.
You know, that may be your significant number.
Yeah. 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 Good. Good.
Yeah, that's how I use mine.
Yeah. I like how you break it down. I love how you break it down. It's definitely broken down like that, which also makes me come to the next part when we talk about numbers as well. When it comes to times that you see throughout the day, the relationship with numbers not only is having one number one thing, but the relationship with other numbers and you seeing those in a certain sequence matter as well. For instance, like you look at the clock and you just glance, you randomly look, and it's 11:11. Or you randomly glance at the clock again and see it's 2:22. Or you see it again, that's 4:44. Or you know what I mean? 5:55. These are different things and different type of frequencies, and that they labeled it as like angel numbers and stuff like that. They've just labeled it a certain type of thing, but these are the relationship that you notice. People are just paying attention once they notice a certain type of number, what's going on, what's on their mind, and so on and so on. But I feel like numbers talk to us. I know how crazy that sounds, but I do. I feel like numbers are itself. They're their own energy. They're their own entity in itself. And then the combination of them working together talk to us. And if you're paying attention at times, it's really going to get your attention. Because I know it got my attention every time I look over at the microwave. It's 5:55. I'm like, oh, it make your heart go a little like.
Something going on.
I could have looked at any time. I could have looked a second later.
And highlight this quickly, guys. Sorry, Tuesday. Okay, it's the 22nd of the 2nd month. 2-2.
Yeah.
So manifest
Nice.
on that day. If you can get at 2 p.m., even better. That's like how many 2s?
Yes. Super
So
2.
that's 22nd of-
That's actually our national, we say manifest, and our version of Love Day. We were saying on, we're actually on BIGO Live. We were saying that we're going to be able to create our own version of Love Day on the 22nd, instead of just putting it on certain days with everybody else. But yeah, it's just about using the energy, using that portal at that particular time, at that particular place. Like I said, it's just lining up the coordinates. Whenever you're looking for a GPS or a signal, longitude, latitude type of thing, they're giving you numbers. They tell you the numbers. They say 1,300 such meters of times, and then you put those two numbers and gather that, and then you have the actual destination of what it is. That's why I say you cannot forsake numbers. Numbers are one of the most important things, if not the most important thing when it comes to down here. Yeah, and it's important to be able to utilize all different aspects. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and which brings to the last part. I'm saying it already, but how important are numbers just in our everyday life? Like a world without numbers, woo, like it would be kind of crazy. We would try to identify it. Yeah, we try to identify it. She said, "No money, take the money away." It's like, what you mean, $1? Everybody get $1
Man,
forever?
hey, that changed the whole game.
Like we ain't counting how much money it is. Like, how does everybody just
one
one?
time.
Yes, one for you, one for you. You got 1 hour of the whole, just 1 hour.
You'll see attitudes pop.
Oh yeah, you gonna have everybody
fast.
mad at you. Like, what you need? People base it off of that too. So, yeah, that's good. We thank you guys, everybody that's right here tuning in right now to HMS Network. Definitely a great conversation. Great conversation. We do have a little bit more time left. We're going to keep diving in just for a second. But like I said, I want to stress it enough. It makes me think right now that we have to do stuff off of letters and stuff as well too, because letters hold a frequency and an energy as well. when it comes to letters. They're another version of numbers. It's like it kind of was born from numbers.
I mean, when you look at it, that's why words make a sound. When you put all those, you know what I'm saying, vibrations together, you make an enunciation or you make a pronouncement.
Yeah. You're putting more than one letter together, and now you're dealing with numbers. I told you, when it's more than one, even zero. But if you're dealing with more than one, it's immediately you're going into that number world. Okay. And then so Spider Goddess, I wanted you to, sometimes I know you do definitely talk about frequencies and certain energies and stuff like that when you put certain numbers together. Can you go in just a little bit about how you've seen the magical side when it comes to numbers? Like the different things that you've seen. I know you have different techniques and certain ways of doing things, but obviously you have a relationship when it comes to numbers. And so I'm just curious, how do you feel when it comes to the relationship and the magical nature of numbers?
Well, I guess I can share with you just what's happening to me personally. As my sister said, 33 is a special number, and I am 33.
Yeah.
And I am moving into another phase of my life, going into 34.
Yeah.
And going into 34, 4 plus 3 equals 7. So now I am going into a new chapter of my life. I have to accept the 7. Now that might sound crazy.
Spiritual.
But even as I sit here and I'm sitting here and the podcast is flowing.
Yeah.
I look over and I see the number 7. It's everywhere now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas my life path number is number 6.
Yeah.
So, as we said, the numbers are speaking to me, and what I can do every time I see the number 7 is I can activate that number.
Yes.
What that means to me is I am diving into what the number makes me feel. I can actually see the number inside of my spirit, and it like bursts.
Yeah.
That's why I like to say activated. It's like a bomb goes off with this number inside of my spirit, and I can feel the number.
Yeah.
And that's why I stress that numbers are symbols.
Yeah.
And they're these magical little things that can unlock things inside of our spirit. So a lot of times I take numbers. A favorite number of ours is 457. The 457 number, it gets activated over and over again. And what that does is it opens portals on Earth. And those portals can be used to transmute energy from all different types of places. So this is along the lines of what Nikola Tesla used to do with numbers, and just activating numbers within yourself all day. And this is why I say it's so magical, so beautiful. You can truly feel it. Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate that. I love how you put that.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, cool. So quick thing. So there's something that I used to do too, and this just shows you that there are magic when it comes to numbers. Now, whenever I wanted to have money or a certain prosperity or certain things like that, I would put a number 8. I would write on a piece of paper, a little blank piece of paper. I would write a number 8 on that particular thing, and then I would put that inside of my wallet. Having it to be something that circulates. 8 being it's a power. It means power. It's driven. It's a goal. It's certain things that come with the 8, but also because it's an eternity type of symbol as well. So you're saying like money coming in, money coming out. But I would hold that 8 inside of my wallet and just keep it in there, tuck it towards the back, and just watch and sit back and chill. And money would manifest. You would see money constantly coming in. I would constantly see me taking dollar bills out of there, putting dollar bills back in there. You know what I mean? Just to be able to just know what the presence of one number can do. So I would definitely say that for everybody that's at home watching us on YouTube or watching us in BIGO, be conscious of what numbers you're dealing with, and then when there is a certain particular number that is calling out to you, or a set of numbers that are calling out to you, do your research. Go look online, go see what's up, and find out different definitions of numbers, or feel that presence of what that number is, and allow it to be able to guide you. You know what I mean? Because everything down here is here to guide you, believe it or not. You know what I mean? From us being able to go outside, the birds, bees, all the whole nine, everything is a teacher to us to be able to show us, what's the right path in our hearts and where we feel. We appreciate it. I see y'all still popping in the room in the BIGO world. What's up with you guys?
Hey.
Appreciate y'all for joining us. Keeping going. We out here. We still good. So if you guys are tuned in to YouTube right now, go ahead and go to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. Type in HMS Network. You click on that that like button or that subscribe button, and we're definitely going to be here to stay. So let's go ahead and go to uno más on the commercial breaks. Let me see runtime. Do I got one more for you?
We got one more.
We got one more for him. Okay, we show you a quick commercial break, then we come back. Now I'm just playing. Then we're gonna get ready to wrap up the show.
Rapido.
Saying our last words when it comes to numerology. So yeah, let's pay a bill to ourselves real quick, real fast, and we'll be black. And then we'll also be back. I'm just saying.
Yeah, the infinity sign.
All right. We are back like Johnny 5, and we are alive. Okay, so if you just tuned in now, you tune into The Vote on HMS Network. And also, BIGO Live, we are HMS Castings with an S. You can be able to tune and see us, our personal life there as well. I got myself, we got Freshman Gouda, we got the wonderful Spider Oracle, aka Spider Goddess. And then we have Spirit Lex as well, all in the house. And then we got our BIGO family in the house. Let's see everybody give their hands give yourself a hand real quick. We're doing it together. We're doing it together as a team. Today's session, we were talking about numerology and how important it is in this life. And we've came to these particular conclusions as people try to come on in. Just a second. We'll have an open session right after the show. The people that's in BIGO trying to come up. Numbers play a key part. Numbers have a certain type of frequency, have a certain type of energy. When it comes to numerology, it's the connection between nature and our divinity, or us being divine creatures itself, or divine energies. You know, us being able to be connected to these particular symbols is guiding us and helping us to understand and identify ourselves from another angle. So we thank everybody for their opinion for today, especially Spiritual Lex. She was definitely going in and breaking down some key important tools of how to be able to use it. And then Freshman Gouda, of course, as well. And Spider Goddess, we thank all of you guys for being able to tackle down this topic. Now, this is definitely something we got, like I said, it's the surface. It's no way we can go in directly like we want to. So we definitely will bring this back around to kind of go in. I really want to break down somebody's name or something of that nature, and then we can kind of see. But just once again, if you remember that structure that I was saying with the alphabet, you can actually look it up to break down numbers, and you break down your name, or you can break down your birthday. Remember, once again, your birthday, you're breaking down from the month, the day, and the year. So you're adding the month together, you got that number. You're adding the day together, you got that number. Then you're adding whatever year it is all together. Now those three numbers, you combine them. Now you want to get it to the lowest compound. So if it's, a certain type of number, you want to break it down. Let's say you add up to 13. You want to combine that 1 and that 3, where now it is 4. So we want to get it to a singular number between 1 and 9. You just keep breaking it down until it gets that low, and you will have a certain number. And those different numbers have characteristics and energies. You guys can look it up on Google. You can look it up on books. But each and every number that you have has a certain energy. Same thing with your name. You put your first name, middle name, last name. You look on that chart that I was telling you, from A all the way to Z, from 1 all the way to 9. You take each and every individual letter, you add that up with the following letters, you combine it. So first name has a number, boom. Second name has a number, boom. Third name has a number, boom. Combine all those together, boom. For instance, if it is 22, 22 adds up to 4. You know what I mean? It's a supernatural number as well. Or 23 is also as well. But those two together, when you combine those two, it's in the energy field of 4. So that's just the roughness. Trust me, I'm not doing it no justice for everybody that's a numerologist and stuff like that. We're definitely just scratching the surface so people can have an idea and know what's going on. But like I said, if you haven't been using numerology, if you guys have not been using this particular technique, it is super excellent to do. Just like some of the other episodes that we were talking about, we always are bringing different pointers of how to be able to help. This season, we've already talked about astrology. We've already talked about tarot cards, talked about magic. We went in on angels and demons, religion, and now we are on numerology. So all of these things, if you notice this particular season, we've just been talking about key points and key things that can assist us when we're living in this particular reality. So yeah, so we got about we got a good little 10 minutes to go. So we're gonna keep this going. We're gonna keep it open. If anybody in the comments had any questions, we'll have Spider Goddess look out for that. You guys can ask us some questions down below on the YouTube world or on the BIGO world. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to go ahead and do our closing remarks real fast and get ready to go. Last but not least, before we move on and do all that good stuff and that long outros, we're going to be talking about, which is going to be pretty fun. It's getting good. It's about to get good, y'all. Next week, we're going to be talking about time. So you guys got to make sure y'all turn in for that. We're going to be talking about time. What is time? Does time really exist? You know what I mean? Why do we even use that as a way or a form of life? It's definitely going to be time.
That's all I mean about time.
Yeah, you dang right. And also we have our Sophia Stewart episode that is getting ready to come up if you guys didn't know about that. We have Sophia Stewart, one of the creators of The Matrix, that will actually be helping and assisting us and coming on the vote. So we definitely have to be good on that when it comes to that. That's worthy enough. But yeah, next week we're going to be talking about the time. Time has numbers as well. You know what I mean? You can't escape it. Time got the numbers on there also. So we're definitely going to be doing that. So quick shout outs before we get ready to roll on out. It seems like we're still within a good time. I go by the name of Cedric Blickman, aka Blic. You can catch me on social media. Instagram is Blic333. You can also catch the company's Instagram, which is We Are HMS. That's WEARE HMS. If you're looking for the website itself, it's hitmakersociety.com. That's what HMS stands for. Hitmakersociety.com. Make it singular. Push in that .com and it will lead you to a destination. Twitter is the same. We are HMS. And yes, we're definitely out here. We need all those subscribers. Please, appreciate your time. Let's go ahead and ease on down the road. So Spider Goddess, if anybody wants to be able to get in contact with you, if they want like this conversation, wanted to talk to you again, how would people be able to get in contact with you?
Plain and simply, you can hit me up right here on the BIGO app, and I'll be able to assist you with any conversation. The name is Water Havoc at BIGO. Thank you.
All right, Water Havoc. She got it. She got it. Okay, let's go get down the line to the wonderful spiritual Lex. We appreciate you and your wisdom as well, spiritual Lex, all the time. How can the people get in contact with you? And I know you do have a book coming out soon. Like I said, we're still working on that. I definitely want you to talk about that as well. But how can we get in contact with you and your greatness?
You can catch me, Spirit_Lex, on Instagram. If you click on my bio, you'll see everything that I do. So my spiritual services, my retreat that I've got coming up that I will be posting. I also have a book out on Amazon, and my next book is coming out at the end of this month. I did keep this quiet. And it's a children manifestation book. Okay, guys, it's coming out at the end of this month. So you can go on Amazon, type in my name, SpiritLex, and it will come up. So that's on Instagram, SpiritLex or Alexis Caballero.
Okay, got
And
you.
that's what you can find.
Got him. Appreciate you, Lex. Appreciate you, Lex. And of course, last but not least, let's not forget the one and only Freshman Gouda. Freshman Gouda, can you let the people know for the one time where they can reach you, Rob?
Well, if you're looking for some tunes to bless your ears, man, all you got to do, wherever you slap music, that means wherever you bump music, you listen to it, synonym, turn that shit up after you get your fingers ready. You know what I'm saying? Stretch that bitch left, right, up, down, all that. You know what I'm saying? We don't need you catching no cramps while you doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, We're going to start off FRESHMAYNE. It's all one word. We're going to space bar that thing, GOUDA. Then we're going to pick a song. Turn that shit up, man. If you like it, go on and slap that shit again. Download it for your boy. I need you to do it 1,000 times for me. We can get charted. I go to BET. You go to BET. Fuck with me.
Yeah.
Now, if you just trying to collaborate with your boy, you know, maybe you an artist, maybe you a video vixen, or maybe you just a, you know, artist trying to get in the video. Come holla at your boy, man. On IG, though, we're going to type in FRESHMAYNE. We're going to hit the underscore, no space bar. GOUDA. Talk to me. I talk back, man.
Don't even play with him. Don't even play with him. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. So we got a little bit of time this time. This feels good. We don't have to rush on out.
We can't even compete with that. I'm gonna come with a better one next year.
Hey, this be right off the dome too.
Hey, I guess.
She's like, all our stuff is all super short to the point. We got Fresh Baked Gouda. We got a damn book. We got a
I
full-fledged
don't want
book.
no excuses, so they can find me wherever they looking.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna switch it around. We got you.
Shit, really.
We'll have you do a
Hashtag
full,
get the sponge too. Look for that.
We'll have you float from the ceiling. We got you floating from the ceiling. That'll beat them like she float from the
Hey,
ceiling.
doing like 50 out there, you know what I'm saying?
No, this what? That's funny. I do love it. Keep singing, keep singing. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, man, we do appreciate everybody that's tuned in, man, to the HMS Network. We thank you guys for looking out for us. We thank you guys for being a part. Every like counts. Every bean counts. If y'all don't know about beans, beans equal money. I'm sure. Every like counts. So make sure you tell somebody else. Let them know what we got going on. Be able to come to our shows. We have it on here. Remember, tomorrow morning, you guys can watch the after show if you don't catch it tuned. But 6 o'clock in the morning, we are doing For the Love of Biggie. Shout out to Candyman. We got his show going. And all of his Nigerian princesses that are trying to win his love. Give it up, give it up.
Yes, yes, yes. Ain't nothing wrong with a little healthy competition, man. You know, let somebody know you serious about it out there, man. Put your bid in.
You gotta pull up on it. Pull up on it. What's up, Polly Janet?
Don't just talk about it. Be about it.
You gotta be about it. You gotta be about it. We got also
do a soundtrack for that.
We do, Lex. All of us get on there For the Love of Biggie. And that'd be funny for some of our shows. You just gave me an idea. We could do soundtracks for certain shows. That'd be funny as hell. But yeah, so I feel like you guys should definitely tune in. Next week we are talking about time and does time exist? What is time? This would be perfect timing to get ready for Sophia Stewart, where we'll have her the following week after that. We're going to be interviewing her live on The Vote, so we are going to be pushing that very, very tough for her support. She has a book and stuff. We're going to put that on here. Give her a whole type of shout out. So, yeah, so that's pretty much it, you guys. We are done for today. I'm going to play one more commercial real fast before we leave out. We thank everybody for tuning in to the HMS Network. Also tuning into our BIGO Live, which is HMS Castings with an S. Tune in next week, Thursday at 7:30. Almost at 8. 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. And we are out this thing. Appreciate everybody that was in the room, all the supporters, everybody that shared, everybody that gifted. We appreciate you, man. See you next time. Until next time.
Until next time, baby.
Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Good job, guys.